guys so much. Give it up for E.J. Johnson, stunt double, everybody. You know, I'm so glad that Philip uses this as a queer youth outreach program to collect his next hookup. So he's gonna get you drunk, and next thing you know, something might happen. You'll have a Me Too movement up here. Me three. Yeah. My name's Ricky Anderson. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. If you don't know me, it makes a lot of sense once I get to start talking, and I know what you're probably thinking, but these are real. Vegas is known for a few things. We have like that really intense heat. There's a lot of gambling, and then there's prostitution, and I can just assure you guys I'm not a big gambler at all. Gambling is kind of like a sore subject in my family because when I was a baby, my biological father ran away. But luckily my mom knew him, so when I grew up, I was like, where's Dad? And she was like, oh, he left because he was a drinker and he liked gambling. And then I got a little older, and like, you know, as you're going to that age and you're getting those daddy issues, you're just like, fuck, why did he leave? Why was he gambling? And if he wanted to throw money away at something he didn't care about, he could have paid child support. So I was just like, fuck. But I got over that and then internalized it, and we'll get to that later. But I had to leave Las Vegas. Las Vegas is terrible. There's no culture in that thing. So I moved to Boston, which was just very racist but beautiful, as most things are. And then I've just celebrated 9 years in New York City last month. I think I deserve some applause for that. Thank you. Because 9 years in New York City is a long ass time. However, even longer than that is 9 gay years in New York City. Like, I think my epitaph is now going to read gay and tired once I'm dead because of the amount of shit that you have to do to keep up in this community. We were celebrating my roommate's birthday the other day on a rooftop, and in the middle of the party, it's 2 in the afternoon, 85 degrees, I'm getting my life. I get a screaming yell from across the room, Ricky, Beyonce's just dropped an album. And like in the moment, I was like, fuck, now I have to stop everything, learn choreography, and then all the lyrics before 6 p.m. screaming. Because if I show up unprepared, it's like my 20 points from Hufflefag. So like you have so much to do. Like we're constantly like working out. We're coming up with the lingo. We're creating the memes. We're like out here marching. We're standing up for everybody else's causes, and still making it to brunch with a really good hairdo and a story to tell from the night before. I am gay and tired. But, you know, the beautiful thing about being in New York right now, it's my favorite time of year. It's summer in New York City. It's the most magical time because the weather warms up, the green of the trees comes out, men start to take off a little bit of clothing, and then all of your friends that couldn't split cab fare end up in Mykonos. You know, it's amazing. Summertime is truly magical. It's like you're at brunch and your one friend's having just a water and some eggs, but next thing you know they're flying first class on Emirates. How does that happen? I just need to find this spell book. It's like, pick me. I'm not going to sing, this show's not equity and I just caused too much. But beyond that, you know, being gay in New York City is fabulous. It's also very difficult and traumatizing. Is anybody... I'm not gonna ask who's on the apps because I'm gonna generally assume, I'm gonna wave homosexually in this general direction. But you know, I personally, the dating apps really aren't for me. I prefer my rejection in person. You know, it's because then it has some meaning to it. Like you actually made contact with the person, they let you down and you know it's over. There's some closure. I mean, think about it. Follow me on this little journey. Adele was broken up with in person. She wasn't broken up with on an app. Because if she was broken up with on an app, her album would have been named Joanne. So, right? Or I was gonna say Liberation, but nobody's heard of that one either. Facts are facts, all right? That's all I have to say. Facts are facts. So, anywho, I mean, speaking of, obviously I'm a gay with an opinion, but like, you know, like dating in New York City has become one of those things that like you can't just like, you know, take somebody at face value anymore. you have to kind of take the real estate approach to it. You have to look at the person, you have to kind of like talk to them, make the small talk, see if there's that initial chemistry. And then before things get too far, ask for a credit background check, like a proof of employment, the last 3 pay stubs, and and a couple of references. Because just because we're all liberals in this room doesn't mean we should pack DreamHacks with our love lives, okay? This is not No Child Left Behind. This is a man step up to the plate. But also in this city, I have to do a little PSA to the gays. We just watched some RuPaul's Drag Race up in here. I don't know who's everybody's rooting for, but by right now, it's Asia or Aquaria for me. But gays, if you're leaving comments about RuPaul's Drag Race, and your comment on Facebook has a see more button, you're doing too much. Call a friend. Go outside. It's beautiful. If you're ranting about men in wigs lip-syncing songs, we should unpack that a little bit. Just see what's really there. It's okay to have feelings about your contestants and everything, but the think pieces I've seen should be like college application submissions, but not because grammar. Anywho, just want to say thank you guys for having me tonight, and happy Pride to all of you guys. Be safe.